everybody, this is TG Frazer Photography from DarkSkyPix, and we are in the beautiful Downings at Tranarossan Beach in County Donegal, and I am here with the famous Gareth Wray. Gareth, your images are amazing. You take your photographs with your Nikon DSLR as well as your drone aerial photographs of beautiful landscapes around all of Ireland. And your write-ups are amazing. They're poetic. You seriously have to go onto his Facebook page. His write-ups underneath his beautiful photographs it's just like poetry. You talk about the topography of the land, the history, folklore. I never knew half of the stories you came out with, and I suppose that's what folklore is, really. Yeah.
And a lot of those stories, some of them are factual history. It could be snippets of Wikipedia or Google information or things, generic information. But most of them, sometimes information comes from meeting a farmer in a field or a local and telling you the ghost story or a tale, and then it factored into the story or money blog it called each photo. So sometimes you get a very factual piece of information about the land. Sometimes we didn't know what type of story was that, but it's all good. So just however it comes along. But sometimes the story comes to me, if you know what I mean. Because land in a place I don't know anything about, and by sure in Ireland you'll have someone approach you and they'll tell you. When they see the camera, they just want to tell you all about it. So
that's fantastic.
I love it too. I love that.
It's definitely a gateway into finding out stuff whenever you're standing anywhere in Ireland, especially in Donegal. When you're standing anywhere at all in the middle of a field, up a mountain, you just might bump into somebody that has got their sheep or just out for a walk, and they will sure enough tell you a story about the area.
Every part, no matter how scarce it looks, has a story, has a piece of history. And as I say, every road has an elderly man at the end waving to you, as you ever notice it, or a man standing in the field. It just seems to be that way around.
Definitely. Can I ask, a lot of your photography is also coastal, and that's one of my favourite types of photography. We have so many beautiful beaches here in Ireland, especially in County Donegal. I'm biased because I'm from County Donegal, but how would you go about planning to go to a certain area to take a photograph?
It all depends. For daytime shoots and all, as you see by my photography, I do love Donegal myself too, because of close proximity and the Wild Atlantic Way. Just hug the coastline, but I could start southwest Donegal and just hug the coast the whole way up the north-east, throughout the day. And sometimes, as I always say, get lost. Just if I take side roads and get lost, and sometimes they're the best. But
that's easy enough done in Ireland.
At the end, there's times I could focus on a particular beach or an area, but I would do pre-planning, and Google Earth would be brilliant.
Very good,
And just a bit of research like that. The photographer's empress, they calculate the alignment of the sun, and if it's astro, the moons, and and you sort of arrive at the place in good time and know that you're in the weather, of course, too. And one for if I'm using the drone. Stuff. So some it's, as a man would say, winging it, or just hope it. Just look at a draw, and sometimes they're the best, and then other scenes are well pre-planned in advance. Sometimes you're stuck for time, and you just want to get that one shot.
They're planned as much as they can be in Ireland, since we've got 4 seasons in one day. Actually, 4 seasons in 1 hour sometimes. So you more or less pick an area roughly of where you want to go, and then you just keep travelling and taking photos and get lost and keep taking photos.
Swapping lenses, they sit whatever scene you're calculating, like a tele photo, they bring in a distant object or a wide angle, they capture in some foreground grass or waves, just depends. And
that is amazing. I can see now why you've nearly 50,000 followers on Facebook. Gareth, I can see now why they follow you, because your photographs too, they don't look too planned, they look completely natural. Now, you love your colours, and I love colours, and they're all completely natural colours as well. I know that some photographers might like to add stuff, but I know from your work you just more or less boost it and bring it out what's actually captured in the photograph.
I don't add in colours or drop in things, whatever's captured raw in the camera, certainly enhance it to bring out what's already there.
Just like the darkroom days with a film camera, that's what they would do.
And some photographers love natural scenes as captured, but I prefer a more...
There's a few people there just waving to us. We'll give them a wee wave. Hi!
Sorry. Hi, Dad!
Hey, Bobby!
Come on, I quick then.
Yeah, you do fantastic work. So as I says, you use a Nikon camera. What make is it?
A Nikon D850.
D850. And would that also bring out the colours in photographs? You know how some cameras naturally would boost colours themselves?
Well, it's a full frame DSLR. You get a crop frame sensor.
Yes.
And it is actually one of the best DSLRs out there, being honest.
I'm a Canon person, so I can't really say anything about that.
But it's certainly a great camera, brilliant capabilities for basically anything you go to do. The settings are there. Everything's at hand. It's a brilliant system to use. And then I have the set of lenses to match. They call it the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
So that's your 14 to 24, 24 to 70, and 70 to 200 mil, all 2.8.
That'll cover all aspects of everything, and also it lets loads of light in as well, so that's brilliant.
So you never miss that, and they even have the 105 macro lens for insects or bugs, and have a 600 mil Sigma telephoto, so for moon or distant objects. So I have quite a few lenses there as well. They sort of cover everything from the bug to a planet.
I'm getting in the habit.
I don't want to miss nothing.
I'm getting in the habit of saying I'm getting very jealous of all this equipment these photographers have. Can you explain to me too about your aerial work, your drone photography, which normal photographs taken from the ground, beautiful, but see when you get a different perspective from the sky, looking down on areas you would not normally see from standing from here, it's out of this world.
That's exactly.
Out of this world.
I use a DJI Phantom 4 Pro, you call it, the drone, a brilliant drone, and if you said there, it's actually, but aerial work is an extension of my eyesight, where or you can see it maybe sometimes being lazy, where if you arrive in location and you try to scale a hill and you're too late, you can send the drone up. It's an extension, and you can still get the scene. It might be the quality of the DSLR, but still you haven't missed it. And some scenes in Grennan Fort is the reason I bought the drone to start with. I used to capture it from the side, straight on view. But instead of a ring fort, you were coming back with a brick wall. So I thought, I'd love to see it as it is. It's a ring fort. So I bought the drone to get me my first ring fort aerial, and then one thing led to another.
You had a beautiful photograph of Grennan with a mist.
Yeah, that was.
And was it sunrise?
Yeah, sunrise.
Sunrise.
It
was amazing.
Christmas Eve.
It was beautiful, folks. I'll put it into this wee video so you can see it, but it is beautiful.
And so where I started off, the drone was the complement or supplement my groundwork, say 10%. It slowly creeped up now to like half and half, 50-50, But as you seen earlier, I would set up my DSLR now and tripod and all. I call it my ground camera system, and then my drone beside me. So I'm always coming back with two sets of images now, aerial and ground. And if it's one day, I come back with one. So you're always benefiting, and sometimes the ground images just don't cut it, where the aerials save you, and sometimes the aerials don't look nice, but the ground do. You always hope they both look nice.
I know, right.
Gives you, down the line, it gives you a lot more material to back on, and the wet days. And
one's a backup for the other.
Yeah.
Definitely. Can I ask about another photograph you've taken, because I'm not sure if it's taken from the sky or from up a hill. Anport, the wee windy road down.
Oh right, that was actually an aerial image captured. I always liked my groundwork with my DSLR. They climb up beside a hill. It's my style. Some people say my DSLR Nikon images look a bit like drone images, like you said.
Right.
And sometimes I put the drone down very low to make it look like a.
I was confused about that shot.
Even myself, sometimes I look back at older stuff and I have to look. But exactly, some of those shots are. I like it to be hard to tell between the two.
Yes.
I don't like just straight down drone looking shots where it looks like a drone shot. I like to trick people maybe and just think, is that a Nikon or a drone? Or,
it definitely worked, because you had me tricked. Doesn't
perspective, just to,
doesn't take much to trick me, but oh my God, you had me tricked with that one. Well, today, or this evening I should say, I don't know if you can see this hill behind us. We were up there earlier and we took a few photographs, and we got the drone up, and I think you went over nearly as far as Murder Hole Beach.
Yeah, up the top of the hill there, and overlooking just on the Murder Hole Beach, yeah.
Yeah, and I took a wee video of him actually doing the drone and off the pad that he was using to film it, and jealous again. Someday, maybe, if I can actually learn how to fly one properly, but you never know, you might teach me. Maybe. But what I'll do is, folks, we'll cut that there, and I just want to thank you so much, Gareth, for doing this wee interview, wee mini doc, and we might have a part 2 sometime in the future in a different area of Ireland. But so after this, we will bring in the footage that we took this evening, and we hope you like it. And stay tuned for another wee mini doc in the near future with another photographer that I have to pick yet.